Welcome to the Safe Money Retirement Show with your host, Tim Wood. Tim is a retirement and income specialist, certified financial fiduciary, and the founder of SafeMoneyRetirement.com. Tim primarily serves Western North Carolina, East Tennessee, and Southwest Virginia, but he's sought after nationally for his expertise in helping people secure their retirements. Mr. Wood is a licensed life insurance professional in multiple states and specializes in working with people who are near retirement and those who have already retired with wealth management, income planning, and asset protection strategies using life, health, long-term care, and annuity insurance products. And now, here to talk with you about securing your retirement, your host, Tim Wood.
Welcome to the Safe Money Retirement Show. I'm Tim Wood, an asset and retirement protection and guaranteed income specialist. I get asked on a daily basis and sometimes multiple times a day, Tim, what do you think is going to happen with the tax laws? Because the current quote-unquote Trump tax codes expire at the end of 25. So what's going to happen in 26? Get that question all the time. There's definitely a tax law reset coming. Is there a way that you can protect yourself? That discussion is coming right up. But if you don't already have a copy of my book, I'd recommend you grab one right now. It's going to explain a lot of the things you hear me talk about every single week. It's called Safe Money Retirement, Your Game Plan for Success. It discusses Roth conversions and what they are and the difference between conversions and contributions, and we're going to discuss that. It also goes into how you can protect what you've worked your whole life for, talks a little bit about Social Security, about Medicare, helps you put together an entire plan for your retirement to help it be as safe as possible. So get your copy right now, 844-905-SAFE, S-A-F-E. That's 844-905-7233, or just log on to my website, SafeMoneyRetirement.com. Scroll to the bottom of the homepage and you can request your own copy right there. So let's start by discussing what we know for sure about what's going on with the tax code. So the Tax Cuts and Job Act of 2017 is going to go away at the end of 2025. So if Congress doesn't do something, there's a few things that we know for sure are going to happen come January 1st of 2026. Number one, income tax brackets will return to where they were, and almost everybody's rates are going to go up. We also know the standard deductions for married couples, single filers, and those filing as head of household will drop. And we know estate taxes could be much higher for families when the lifetime exemption returns all the way up to $5.6 million. Right now it's at $13.61 million. So big difference of drop as far as people that are going to have to worry about the estate tax. So those we know for sure are coming. Now, the problem is we hear all these promises from politicians about who's going to do what, but nothing ever happens. So we have to just go by what we know. So we know there's going to be a change come January 1st of 2026. That's happening. Okay. It's not going to be the way it is now. The rates are changing. What can you do? Is there a way to protect stuff and not have to worry about the higher tax rates? Well, the answer is yes. And that comes in the form of a Roth conversion. So I want to real quick talk about the difference in a Roth contribution and a Roth conversion. Even though to the untrained ear it sounds very similar, they're completely different. So a Roth contribution is something that you do, and there's a maximum that you can do, and I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But a contribution is typically something that you do while you're still working. You can do it after, but that I'm just talking in general. What I talk about mostly with clients, especially when they are at or approaching retirement, though, are conversions. And for a Roth conversion, there is no limit. There is no maximum. So you could literally do between 0 and 100% of an IRA if it's an IRA that you can do that. There's some that you can and some that you can't. And of course, we can help you with that. Knowing that you can go ahead and pay the taxes now at the tax rates as they are today, and know that you're not going to have to worry about the taxes when they go up in a couple of years, A lot of clients are jumping on that. That's a really smart plan. Now you got to think about it, right? Because you've got to pay the taxes. If you convert to Roth this year, whatever amount you convert, you're going to be paying taxes on for your 2024 tax year. So you would get tax paperwork early next year, and you would then report that as income on your income taxes when you file. So you've got to make sure that you've got the money to pay for the tax for whatever you convert. But there's no maximum on the amount you can convert. I've got some clients that are biting the bullet and doing a lot right now because they think the rates are going to go up significantly. I don't think they're going to go up significantly. I think they're going to just go kind of back to where they were, at least for right now. And that's what I think is going to happen. But being prepared and having things in a Roth is going to allow you to never pay taxes as long as that Roth account's been open for 5 years. That's the trigger. As long as it's been open 5 years, anything in that Roth, of course, the principal, but any growth as well, as long as it's been open 5 years, no taxes on any of it. It's great. It's fantastic. But again, we have to plan smartly. And depending on what it is and how much you've got, there may be accounts you want to convert the whole thing right now, and we can. There may be accounts that you want to put it into a specific type of product that allows you to convert a different amount every year based on where you're going to fall on the income tax tables and what's going on with your business or whatever. It allows you to make that distinction every single year. So we can look at all of these, but that's how that works, and that's the difference. A contribution, there are limits. That's typically something you do while you're working, but a conversion is something that you do where you're converting a 401k, you're converting a TSP, a 457. There's a whole bunch of these, 403Bs. There's all kinds of different plans, but basically you're converting it from pre-tax to an after-tax Roth account. Lastly, I want to say you always hear people talk about asset allocation, and of course that is important. But I want to point out also that you need to pay attention to asset location as well. Because to be honest, not all assets are created equal. Some are a lot more tax efficient than others. So when you work with a certified financial fiduciary, we can help you determine what's going to make the most sense for you moving forward, even if that's just staying right where you are. I'm going to close today with a quote by Jimmy Dean. He said, "I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination." So make sure that you adjust your sails in retirement according to what's happening, and we can see some storm clouds on the horizon. Make sure you're making preparations today so you can reach your final destination. Well, I'm about out of time, and I would like to thank you for listening to the Safe Money Retirement Show. If you're serious about your financial future, give me a call, and together we'll get your retirement savings on the fast track to accumulate while reducing exposure to market loss. Thanks for listening, and until next time at the same time, I'm Tim Wood reminding you to stay safe so you can step into a secure future.
You've been listening to the Safe Money Retirement Show with your host, Tim Wood. Find out how to contractually guarantee that your hard-earned money is safe while avoiding market loss so you can have the retirement that you deserve. Call Tim Wood now for your complimentary Safe Money Retirement Book and Information Kit at 844-905-SAFE. That's 844-905-7233. You can also contact Tim at safemoneyretirement.com. Have you recently changed jobs and now you have a 401k or another retirement account you don't want to expose to the risk of market loss? You have worked too hard to leave your retirement to chance. Since you will probably start another retirement account at your new job, why not ensure your old account provides you principal protection, the opportunity to participate in the market with locked-in accumulation, and a guaranteed lifetime income? We can help you roll over the retirement account from your previous employer and identify products that provide the potential of index-linked credited interest while limiting market risk. Did you know that if you're age 59 and a half, you may be able to move money out of your employer plan even if you're still working there? Call us now and ask about bonus options on your retirement money with a fixed indexed annuity. Imagine putting your money on an elevator that only goes up. It might stop on a few floors along the way when the market index goes down, but you won't go back to visit the lower floors. Our phone number is 844-905-SAFE. That's 844-905-7233. You can get your complimentary Safe Money Retirement Information Kit by calling us now. That number again is 844-905-SAFE. That's 844-905-7233. Did you know that your Social Security could be much higher depending on what option you choose for claiming your benefit? Social Security income is not as simple as some think. When should you take it? Should you only take your spouse's benefit while you continue to work? Deciding how to receive your Social Security benefit can make your head spin. Don't decide about your retirement without the facts. Call us now and ask for your complimentary Social Security guide at 844-905-SAFE. That's 844-905-7233. The preceding information does not represent tax, legal, or investment advice. Surrender charges apply to base contracts. Optional lifetime income benefit riders are used to calculate lifetime payments only and are not available for cash surrender or in a death benefit unless specified in the annuity contract. Fees may apply. Guarantees are based on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the insurance company. No information presented today should be acted upon without meeting with a qualified and licensed professional. Obviously, by calling us now, you are just taking the first step towards protecting your retirement. It's important that you read all insurance contract disclosures carefully before making a purchase decision. Rates and returns mentioned on this program are subject to change without notice.